Atenção todos! Aí vem mais uma boa.
Well, hey, my friends. Listen, if you are one of the ones that's walking out of the old month into this new month, still a little bit of discouraged about your content and creating content with purpose, then listen, I have something great to share with you today. I stopped by to encourage you, to remind you that you are not just creating content, my friends. No, you are carrying influence. I said again, you are not just creating content. No, you are carrying influence. And just in case you may be new to my channel, I am Tammy R, your faith driven success strategist, digital marketing concierge, and your go to guide for stepping boldly into your God given purpose. I help faith based entrepreneurs and leaders build resilience, gain clarity, and amplify their voices online so that they can serve, lead, and impact the lives of those that they are called to without fear or any other imposter syndrome or any other thing holding them back. So I want to welcome you on into my channel, my friends. Oh my God, let me slow down. I'm a little bit excited today. Listen, so I want to remind you that you're not just posting content. No. You are carrying influence. And so therefore, it's time for you to push into purpose. Push into purpose. So last quarter, we were all about showing up and understanding that we have purpose. So being aware of what that purpose is and not backing down, not giving way. So now it's time for us to push, put some effort in behind the fact that we know that we're purpose, we're called to this thing. And so, my friends, many of us have started out this year strong, but now we find ourselves stuck or stagnant or really questioning our assignment and if God is really going to use us in this space or in this season. I came by to tell you that yes, he is. And I want to break every mindset and everything that will cause you to think that you are not. You are not just posting. You are called for this space for such a time as this. You are positioning yourself. It's not just a post, it's a position. It's not just a video, it's a video of value. So when you show up, you're not just showing up for the numbers and for a tick mark and just to say that I've done it. No, you're showing up out of obedience. You are planting seeds, and heaven sees every single thing that you are doing. You're called to this space. You're commissioned to this space. Listen, Matthew 28:19 tells us to go and make disciples of all nations. And guess what? That includes your timeline, because some people will never walk into the four walls. Some people will only listen to someone who can say it just like you, who can do it just like you. So your story, your journey, your pain shifting into purpose, all of that matters. Because why? You're a kingdom influencer. Hmm? And so let me tell you what that means. That means that you don't do this for the followers. No, you don't do this for the aesthetics. No, it's not about any of that for you. It's about the assignment. And can I tell you, even when you understand that you are assigned and you are called to a certain people, to a certain group of people for such a time as this, is so easy to get caught up in the aesthetics. It's so easy to get caught up in the hearts, the likes, the numbers, the followers, the subscribers. It's so easy to get caught up. But can I tell you, even if you find yourself getting caught up in that, come on back, kingdom influencer, come on back, because I need you to show up with intentionality. We create content with purpose because someone needs what God has placed inside of you. So you don't have to have the blue check mark. You don't have to have 10,000 followers. And I'm not saying not to, I'm not telling you not to have a goal to achieve more. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am telling you is that it doesn't take all of that for you to impact the hearts and the minds of God's people, for you to show up. If you're showing up to write the book, then do that. If you're showing up to be the cook, then do that. If you're showing up to be a digital marketing strategist, then do that. Whatever that is that you're called to do that and do it well. And hear me now. The people that are called to you, the people that are called to your voice because you said yes, because you start showing up, they'll begin to become attracted to you. So this means that we cannot flow in fear. So you've got to overcome fear. We can't flow in perfectionism, and we certainly can't move in imposter syndrome. No, 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 no. And maybe it's you're like I used to be, showing up, not showing up because fear has frozen you, or not showing up because you're stuck in this space of perfectionism, or not showing up because you're wrestling with some imposter syndrome. I'm telling you, that used to be me. But can I speak truth over you today? Can I speak truth to you today? That fear is not your position. Perfection is not required when it's purpose, and imposter syndrome is not your identity. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Mhm. Fear is not your portion. It's not. Perfection is not required, especially when it's purpose. And imposter syndrome is not your true identity. God has already qualified you because he called you, and who he called, he already qualified. So he's giving you the vision, and he's giving you the grace to complete what he started. He who began a good work in you shall perform it. He shall. But sometimes it requires us to push. Paul says that, not that I have counted myself to have apprehended nothing, but this one thing I do, forgetting the past and pressing. Press. When you press, that's effort, that's energy, that's intentionality. That's the push, my friends. You pray until something happens, and not just praying and not moving. No, it requires action. So I want you to push past your fear and push past the doubt and push yourself into purpose. Because every time you make one step, every time you decide to say, I'm going to go live, every time you decide to say, I'm going to go ahead and post, that's another step towards the space where God has called you to be. That's another opportunity for the people you're called to impact and influence. They'll have the opportunity to locate you. So, friends, I want you to take a moment today as we walk out this new month. I want you to take a moment today and journal this question: who am I called to influence? Who is it? Who am I called to influence? And when you write that question, I really want you to wait on the Father to tell you who you're called. Then write that part down. Then once you understand who you are called to influence, and you've been given some strategy from the Father, show up for them. Yeah. I want you to show up for them, because when you show up for them, you are showing up for him. Showing up for them means that you are ultimately showing up for him. And when you do that, my friends, that's when you will begin to elevate your victory voice. When you say yes to the assignment, even when you're uncomfortable, even when it doesn't make sense, show up. Show up. Show up and be obedient and do exactly what you are called to do. So, friends, if that encouraged you today, I want you to drop a comment and let me know that you were encouraged. Friends, if this has really pushed you and propelled you to begin to show up with purpose, creating content with purpose, I want you to drop that in the chat. I'm ready. And then I don't want you to forget to subscribe and share this with another kingdompreneur. And then join me next week. Join me next week because all this month, I'm going to be talking about push forward into purpose. Push forward into purpose. Forget about all of the things that happened in quarter one. Forget about all of that. We're flowing in peace because you're not just showing up, you're shifting atmospheres. You're not just showing up, you're shifting atmospheres. So, friends, I want you to commit to showing up this month, to be clear. All right, all right, all right. So I will see you next time. I'll see you next week right here on Anchored at 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until next time, my friends, be blessed, stay anchored, and have a great and amazing day.